Well, a rescue's gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hands.
A city councilman in Cranston, Rhode Island faces a drug charge after a police officer finds him sleeping in his car with a crack pipe in his hand. Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Angenette Levy. That Cranston police officer's body camera recorded the interaction he had with Councilman Matthew Reilly earlier this week. Take a look. You can see Reilly sleeping, his mouth wide open as the officer approaches. Reilly has a lighter and a pipe in his hand. The officer rouses him from his sleep.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, not at all.
All right.
Road's open, Cranston.
You're gonna stop. Try not to. Oh, no way, dude. Really?
Yes, yes. I was just on my way back from court.
Bro. Well, a rescue's gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hands, so it's like.
Please, sorry.
Listen, I have a body camera. Obviously, everything I have is recorded. You know that, and what I've observed is on camera, so I can't pretend I didn't. You know, so a rescue's gonna come here, and they're gonna check you out. You know, as far as I know, there's no drugs anywhere, so I can't. You know, so there's not a criminal investigation. There's more a health or well-being check type thing.
Thank you.
But yeah, I obviously have to document it. You know. You can have that back.
Thank you. There will be no arrest.
What?
There will be no arrest?
No. Are there any drugs in the car or anything like that?
No, nothing.
All right.
The officer questions Reilly about his drug use. He's forthcoming and discusses struggling with addiction.
How long have you had this problem, man?
It was a relapse. I've been clean for 13 years.
All right.
Just went through a really, really bad divorce recently.
Okay. Do you know if any of that was laced with fentanyl or anything? Because you were out, and looked like you were choking.
Really?
Yeah. That's why someone literally sprinted and flagged me down because they thought you were having a heart attack or choking.
No, not that I know of.
EMTs arrived to check out Reilly as the police officers search his vehicle, which is littered with trash and junk. The officer found a chore boy scouring pad in the glove box. Chore boy is made of copper and metal. Drug users sometimes use a chore boy to make a crack pipe.
You got a test kit?
Yeah.
So it's over here.
A second officer arrives. They approach the vehicle to test suspected drugs found in the car.
What's wrong with this guy? It's your whole life. Down the drain for what?
So you don't know him at all? You guys don't know?
No, I've never met him in my life. We'll probably dig out just a smaller little rock so we don't have to break anything.
If we get a little bit with the
powder?
yeah. I'll do it. I'll touch it. I got it.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Be careful, because he was on the nod, or it seemed like
sure
anyways.
it's mixed with something else, but...
Just gonna say. Do you need this knife?
Yeah, let me use that.
Be careful with that stuff. I don't know if that's fentanyl laced or not. There's white all over there. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I was just telling him the same thing, because, I mean, you don't fall asleep usually from completely, you know, it's not an opiate
Yeah.
usually. It's pure.
Enough.
He claims he was tired and he may have sleep apnea, but I don't think that's going to...
Especially like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, only climb a lot, too. It's like, you stick out like a sore thumb.
Well,
Right away.
fentanyl?
Coke.
Yeah.
Crack. Pop for crack. I can test it for fentanyl, too.
Test it for both, just to make sure that I don't know what we're dealing with.
Well, can you just snap a picture of that?
Especially if we're going to put him in a cell.
The sergeant on scene tells the officers to charge Reilly. Then they look at a white powder on his driver's seat.
He wants to have his mother come get the car, but I'm not going to...
I wouldn't have.
No, not getting in there touching all that white powder. Is that That's a piece
That
of
could be a
crack.
big piece
Yeah,
of crack,
yeah, that's definitely crack.
Yeah, yeah, most likely.
Yeah, you can smell it, and he's burning up.
He has a bunch of toy boy and
Should we have it towed?
looks
No,
like he's
I
like
have
half
to-
living out of his car.
That's
There's
on
like
private property.
toiletries.
We're good. We're on private property. And this guy's
Yeah, look at this. He's got a problem.
I'll do all the evidence stuff for you.
Thank you. All right, so is he rescue's good with him?
They're just finishing up right
he's
now.
got the he's got the Brillo and everything over there.
Yep.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on. It's all.
They're finishing up right now.
That was in his glove compartment.
The first officer on scene also removed a crack pipe from Reilly's vehicle. Reilly appears to be okay after leaving EMTs and talking to the officer.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have an option here, man. Sorry.
No, you got anything on you? Anything in your pants or anything?
I got gloves on.
Just can't put the-
All right.
There's stuff all over that car. When your mother gets in that car, I bet she sits in that, touches her face or mouth and goes down.
I had no
That's-
idea there was anything down there.
So, look,
No, I mean the fentanyl.
yeah, you don't know what you're buying.
Yeah.
Did you buy that today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. And
Yeah.
You don't, is the same guy you usually buy it from?
I don't really usually buy it off anybody.
They're not all honest.
No, I mean,
Once or twice.
yeah, but whoever you buy it from, if you continuously buy it from them, you know who you're buying it from. You don't know what people are putting in it.
No, I understand.
You know, they may have made that, but that's a big rock you got in there. What's that, a $50 piece?
100.
100?
Yeah,
So,
I just got back into this.
yeah, you gotta, this is gonna, listen, this is a terrible situation. We're all in a tough spot, but we gotta do what we gotta do right by the numbers. It'll help you in the end. Believe me when I tell you. And you'll say to us a month from now, good, best thing that ever happened to me. That's what they all tell us. You can't go down this road anymore.
No.
God forbid
I
we
wasn't
find
going
you
to.
dead. That's terrible. You know what I mean? You were down in the car.
No, I mean, I have an appointment set up for the 17th to go get help. And
Yeah. You gotta get on a program right away.
No,
I
was.
look at you.
Yeah.
You're not the Matt Reilly that we know. Trust me. And listen. Your health and your well-being is worth way more than any political career.
I don't.
Reilly then expresses his concern about the media finding out about his arrest.
We don't report nothing to the media unless someone tells them. So, and then arrest records are public record. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What we can do for the kids.
There's not much we can do on this. Unfortunately, if I was in your situation, I'd be in handcuffs.
No, I'm not saying.
You know?
I'm not saying don't arrest me.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah.
In terms of media for the kids, as much as
Yeah, no,
it's
listen,
quiet.
we are only required to release what we release, and we have to release an arrest record by law, you know. All right, jump in before you. We just want to make sure we got to monitor you because you've taken in
Just
some
I'm gonna pat you down again, all right?
You've taken in some fentanyl, Matt, and that's you know, we've got to make sure you may not feel it right now, but God forbid something happens to you.
Yeah, no, I've never done that
We
before,
feel terrible about that, you know. I mean, you're not going to be there all day. You'll be in and out.
I'm gonna keep your wallet with me. I have your phone already. You want me to throw this stuff in the car real quick?
Sure.
All right. Just step on in here. I'll bucket you up. Oh wait.
Matt, who's gonna
wrong
come
side.
get that
I
car
thought this
out?
is a full cage.
What's that?
Getting you to say, who's going to come get this car out?
I would.
Huh?
I would.
All right. Listen, you got to clean this car out.
Oh, right. It's supposed to be going back in tomorrow.
Oh.
My car's getting fixed.
Oh, this isn't even your car?
No, it's a
Oh,
it's a
boy.
loaner
All right.
car.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's all shit on the seat. All drugs on the seat.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't joking. I have an appointment on the 17th.
All right.
I'll crack a window for you in a second.
Matthew Reilly faces a drug possession charge. He's resigned from his position as chairman of Cranston's Republican Party, and he's in rehab. The mayor of the city has urged him to step down from city council, and he's done so publicly. Reilly will be back in court next month. For Law and Crime, I'm Angenette Levy.